Hey guys, it's Sam, and welcome to the halfway point of the hashtag Disney Drawing Challenge 2017, hosted by myself, Crazy Comic Lady, and Barry Zem. Links to their channels in the description. Definitely check them out. They've been doing amazing so far. And no stress if any of you guys are not at this point yet, or haven't even started yet, or are ahead. This challenge takes place all throughout the month of July, so you don't need to worry about it. And even if you do it after July, we're not going to come after you. Just have fun with it. Do whatever prompts you want. Do however much you want. Do however much work on a piece you want. It could just be a sketch or a full-blown crazy artwork. Doesn't matter. No stress. Just have fun with it. But anyway, so this theme is Most Memorable Death. And probably to no surprise, this one is probably going to be one of the more popular ones. And I know some of you guys have been all, rejection of the popular choice, so I'm going to do something else, which has been kind of fun to see. But anyway, I went ahead and just went with this choice because I was like, for once, well, not for once, I mean, last year I did some serious ones, but for this one, I was like, all right, let's be true to the theme, let's try and be serious. This is my most memorable death with Disney. And my second one, because I was thinking at first, a lot of people are probably going to go with The Lion King, and not that that's a bad thing, but maybe I should try something else. And I was thinking maybe Bambi, and then I was like, why not? Why not just go with it? And so I rewatched the scene, tragedy in my heart, and to get inspired and just to try and see the general layout of the land and how things were drawn. And I came up with the composition pretty fast, and I'm not super happy with this, but mostly because it's kind of not exactly finished. I really didn't want to spend all that much time rendering, and I was feeling really impatient, and instead of hitting my typical 4-hour limit, I was actually much closer to 2 hours with this piece. And it's getting worse, guys. I'm getting worse. I'm losing all my patience. But so I definitely could have rendered this quite a bit more. But I mean, it gets across what I wanted to get across, but it's just not as refined and not that cherry on top sort of thing that I would have otherwise liked. But whatever, who cares? I've been kind of lazy with some of the other themes, and then some of the ones that I've done after this, I'm not that far ahead, but I've done a couple after this one, and they kind of step it up a little bit, so, and I've been wanting to keep things simple with this one anyway, so whatever. I wanted this to be kind of lower to the ground and have the cliffs pretty high up and intimidating, and I tried to get, and I mean, there wasn't really any perspective that I did on this, but I wanted to try and get some sort of scale in. I don't think I was really successful, but I think it helped give me some ideas of where to go to make it better in the future. So that was good, totally worth it for that. And I also wanted to make it seem like it was fairly soon after the whole incident, as if, this is Simba now just coming up to him and discovering the body. And so that's why later on I end up adding some smoky clouds sort of thing, and I just wanted this to kind of be a dark, not exactly dreary, but kind of just it's not a bright, colorful, happy scene. So when I end up coloring it later on, you'll see I kept things pretty desaturated. I mean, the colors are kind of barely there. It's really close to grayscale, and that's kind of what I wanted to get off. And you can even tell in the movie, if I can remember correctly, I just watched the scene, come on. But the colors were quite drastically different in the death scene compared to the rest of the movie. The rest of the movie was super colorful, and then this one instance, things were very desaturated and very dark and muted, and that's what I wanted to get across. So I think that part came out okay. Again, all of this probably could have been so much better had I spent an additional 2 hours, even an additional hour. Can't talk today. But yeah, I think for what it is, I'm fine with it. I still like the concept. I probably won't come back to it because I'm too lazy. But maybe I'll come back to it later, because I kind of like that whole high cliffside sort of thing going on, and I might want to fiddle with that a little bit. It's been super cool seeing all of y'all's pieces so far. You guys have been just so awesome, and it's been so much fun to be in this sort of like group thing of like we're all doing this stuff and we're all commenting on each other's things and we're all like cheering each other on. It's been a lot of fun. I think I've kind of started to hit the point where I'm getting tired. So I don't know how like super fantastic some of the later ones towards the end are going to be. I really am trying to save my all for number 14. I think pretty much everybody is. By the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, there's links in the description that explain it, and along with the theme list if you would like to participate. But yeah, good job on Barry. She's the one who suggested theme number 14, and I'm still trying not to think about it. I'm trying to save like all of that for like when it's finally time to work on it. I want to try and focus on the ones that I'm doing now to not, I don't know, get distracted. It's like I gotta finish this and then I can move on. So yeah, but looking forward to it. And it's kind of crazy to think that it's half over, because it's like, oh crap, wow, like this is the second year and it's half over already. It kind of feels like it's been going pretty fast. But it's been pretty wild to be uploading a video every other day so far. But it's been fun, and thus far, even though some of the drawings I've done have looked simplistic, like they've all had their own little challenges in them. And I've kind of learned a little bit of something from each of them. So that's been really fun and worthwhile. And I hope you guys are also having fun with it and finding it worthwhile. I know some of you guys are really experimenting, pushing yourself. It's really cool. Like this is definitely the perfect time to just go outside your comfort zone and just try something. And yeah, so it's been really fun to see that. And if you guys would like me to feature any of your artworks in my future videos for the Disney Drawing Challenge, just let me know. Send me a message with your artwork and I'll totally do that for you. I think the nice part about this drawing was the fact that I got to cover up the ground. I kind of had no idea what to do with it anyway. I need to do some more just general studies of like how to do dirt, sand, sort of ground layers, either up close or far away. Just some kind of bad with landscape, scenery, background sort of stuff. So I definitely need to look more into that. But it was nice because I was like, oh yes, excuse to cover crap up. I don't recommend that. I do recommend trying to figure it out first. But you know, if you're lazy, you're lazy. So, you know, oh well. But I think it turned out okay. And having something at least a little bit underneath helped have something to like kind of see through with those little cloud things anyway. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely check out all the links in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.